WhatsApp says a security flaw in its messaging system has let hackers gain access to, in its words, a select number of users' phones. Now the tech company, which is, of course, owned by Facebook, is urging its more than 1.5 billion users to update their apps. Let's go to Thomas Dagg, who is following this story this morning out of our studio in London. Tell us more about this vulnerability, Thomas, in WhatsApp.
Well, the spyware exploited vulnerability in WhatsApp's call function. So beyond just messaging back and forth, WhatsApp also allows you to use the app for video or audio calls like Skype or FaceTime. But with this vulnerability, you didn't even have to pick up the call for the spyware to take hold and for the hacker apparently to gain access to your smartphone's microphone and camera. Imagine. So Facebook, as you say, owns WhatsApp. And Facebook has, of course, had its own privacy controversies recently, but this really comes as a major embarrassment for WhatsApp since it prides itself on being hack-proof, supposedly with its end-to-end encryption, meaning only the sender and the recipient are supposed to be able to read the messages on WhatsApp. The company says its software engineers have identified the problem. They've released a patch in their latest update. So if you're a WhatsApp user, go to your iOS or your Android app store and download. Make sure you scroll to the bottom and download the latest update for WhatsApp to patch this problem. Heather.
Thank you for that. I'm one of the 1.5 billion users of that, so I'll be looking to find that new version to download now that they've put that patch in place. Who might be behind this cyber attack, Thomas?
Well, experts are pointing to the NSO Group as the source of the spyware. That is a cyber security firm based in Israel. They make tools that sound a lot like what we're hearing about in this spyware attack. Now, I was in touch with NSO this morning. Here's part of the statement they emailed to me. NSO's technology is licensed to authorized government agencies for the sole purpose of fighting crime and terror. They add, we investigate any credible allegations of misuse, and if necessary, we take action, including shutting down the system. Problem is, Amnesty International is saying NSO's technology isn't just used by well-intentioned authorities, but also by governments with poor human rights records in an effort to hack into the smartphones of human rights activists. And Amnesty International is involved in court action in Israel today, trying to get this firm's export license revoked. So we'll see where this story heads today, Heather.
Thomas, thank you. We'll be back to you for updates on that, of course, this morning. Thomas is in London.